Y'all good?
Yeah, we're good. I'm trying to pack and do this, empty out my suitcase. That's all. So I can yeah.
All good. We just
Took my
when
bags,
there's
took my suitcases, and that's just whatever, but we're fine.
when there's a 911 call, we're just required to put eyes on you guys and make sure everything's good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Well,
Just trying to get the hell out of here.
So, and if you called, so you called for a reason, right?
Well, I just heard chaos, and my first instinct now
Yeah. Right.
is just to call 911 instead of inserting myself in the drama. So
What'd you hear going on?
just mumbling of a suitcase. We're supposed to leave to LA today, me and my mom.
Yeah, that's what she said.
he's staying here, and you were taking off with Brielle to LA.
Yeah. And
How
I'm
long-
in Colombia for 3 weeks. I'm working for 3 weeks.
So you're not gonna be here for 3 or 4 weeks? Okay.
And we're
Well.
letting them out.
So it's been a pretty rough year for Kim Zolciak and her estranged husband, Kroy Biermann. Kim has taken to Instagram to start selling off her Chanel bag and shoes and everything.
I'm selling this Chanel bag. She is brand new, never carried. These are Kroy's Dior shoes. These are so cute. They were worn one time. Excellent condition. Perfect condition, I should say. So cute. Okay, guys, I'm back in action and back home. Woohoo! We're getting back to it. These are brand new, never worn. Adorable. These are mink. The balls on the end is so cute. Gucci shoes. Obviously perfect condition. Adorable. Worn one time, guys. Excellent condition. Louboutin. Guys, I wore these shoes at one time. Bomb on. They're adorable. So cute. And they were super comfy.
Lord knows they need the money because their mansion was set to be auctioned off this Tuesday, November 7th in Georgia.
That's the 18th hole over there. I don't know why my phone looks cloudy. There we go. It's a little better,
But we've got more body cam videos to watch and more 911 calls to listen to, which are chronicling the demise of this couple, especially in 2023. As usual, if you want to watch these body cam videos straight through without commentary, go over to Patreon and view them all there. I leave the cussing in and everything. But on YouTube, you can watch them over here too. And it was less than 48 hours after cops had already shown up at Kim and Kroy's house on August 25th, they were back again on August 27th. That's what we are about to watch now. If you remember on the 25th, Kim got personal with the cops. She told them she had just had relations with Kroy 2 days prior. Well, now 2 days later after that big confession, Kim is back talking to Officer Spivey with his partner. These are the two brief side-by-side videos I put together that you're about to watch. For this visit, Officer Spivey does not go inside with his partner. They don't stand by for an hour and a half waiting for Kim to drag her stuff out of the house. Kim does call Officer Spivey by his first name, James, but she doesn't call him Spider-Man or Spidey or a superhero. Now, Kim and Kroy were having some type of verbal altercation that the kids overheard on this day. So Brielle, Kim's daughter, admitted she called 911, but she hung up.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
911, what's the address of the emergency?
And at least one other daughter must have called too. According to the police report, it says that cops met with all three and advised they are fine. And it goes on to say that Kroy left to walk around while Kim and her daughter packed for a trip. This was August 27th at 11:39 a.m. However, in the body cam videos that were sent to me, Kroy does not appear.
Weird about Delta 1111. Hello. Did someone call?
My dad's claiming he didn't call. My mom's claiming she didn't call. I don't really know what.
Where are they at?
In the master?
Are they having issues today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I called too and then I hung up, but I called for like.
Who's the,
Might be our home phone number. Our home phone number.
home phone?
Yeah.
Did you call from your cell?
On my phone. My phone now.
Who else is here with you guys today? I see the, is that you? Security or somebody?
Not home. There's security. You get really good security.
Alright. Yeah, thank you. Just if they need our assistance and just make sure everything's okay. Oh my God.
She called for a reason.
Somebody did. Normally she calls from her cell phone, which is, I think that's Brielle. She has two daughters, older daughters, and I
She
don't,
called from herself. Then I guess someone called from the phone.
I think they're like in a deep conversation. I told them that you guys were here, but they said that they don't really need anything now, so.
Okay, we're just required to make sure it's alright.
Okay.
So we really have to see them. Because do the history,
I know.
you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and if you called, so you called for a reason, right?
Well, I just heard chaos, and my first instinct now is just to call 911 instead of inserting myself into the drama.
What did you hear going on?
Just rumbling of a suitcase. We're supposed to leave to LA today, me and my mom.
Okay.
And so now I just changed our flight to tomorrow, but I could just hear chaos, and I was asleep, and it woke me up. So
Like yelling or?
I couldn't even mumble or make out what the mumble was. It was just like a lot of cues and whatever. So I was like, and my sister was like, here, so I didn't want.
as long as it's nothing physical, that's the only thing we're concerned
I
about.
don't think I saw. I mean, I didn't see anything physical. I don't think my sister saw anything physical. It was just. Now when I'm home, I want to call 911 instead of insert myself in this.
No, absolutely. Yeah, and that's why, so, yeah, due to the history, we got it. So we came out here because 911 hanged up. So if you called and hung up, or if it was the home phone,
Yeah.
somebody called and hung up, and then we just gotta make sure.
That was probably me. Just like, if you see anything, know to call 911 so someone's like alerted.
Right.
It's all being hearsay.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if you could just tell them that we just need to put eyes on them and have them come out real quick. It won't take long.
Y'all good?
Yeah, we're good. I'm trying to pack and you just emptied out my suitcase. That's all. I'm sliding that.
Yeah.
All good? We just, when there's,
Took my suitcases and that's just whatever, but we're fine.
when there's a 911 call, we're just required to put eyes on you guys and make sure everything's good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Well,
Trying to get the hell out of here.
who called today? Just some,
In general, it has nothing to do with today, but I was yelling.
Brielle?
Yeah, the oldest.
Okay.
Yeah, she heard me yelling, but she know. I mean, obviously we're trying to. So.
Okay. I mean, I can tell you guys are,
I'm trying to just get on my flight now.
Yeah,
How long?
I guess we changed all flights tomorrow, but.
Yeah, that's what she said.
he's staying here and you were taking off with Brielle to LA.
Yeah. And
How
now I'm in
long-
Colombia for 3 weeks. Fucking working for 3 weeks.
So you're not gonna be here for 3 or 4 weeks? Okay.
September 11th,
Well-
I'm out.
So if you have any problems, you need to stand by while you pack.
Fucking idiot on top of all this. Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's all good.
Okay.
Bye, James. Good to see you, sir.
See you. You too. Take care.
It's really sad that Brielle and the kids are on such high alert. Whenever they hear arguing, there was contention in the home. Immediately, it started getting contentious, and the kids could hear this. So Brielle told the cops she knows, just call 911 instead of going in there and getting in the middle of her parents and their drama. But Kim, when she finally comes to the door because they have to lay eyes on her, she tells Officer Spivey, yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to pack my suitcase. She tells him that Kroy, for some reason, dumped out Kim's suitcase. Kim told the cops she was on her way to LA and then she was going to Colombia to work for 3 weeks. Kim said, September 11th, I'm out. So this is why Kim had actually missed her divorce hearing during this time. There was a Zoom hearing she was supposed to appear in court, divorce court, about dismissing Kroy's divorce filing. The marriage couldn't have been irretrievably broken, Kim had argued, because at that point, the couple were still having relations. So sure enough, that's what Kim said in the previous body cam video, August 25th. It's almost like she's giving the cops TMI from that previous video just to have it on record, to have it as proof. Look, we can't get divorced yet. We can't split up because, we haven't truly been separated for 6 months or what have you. Different states have different laws when it comes to that. But the last I checked, in Georgia records, their second divorce filing is still listed as open divorce contested. Indeed, at this point, Kim was getting ready to travel off to Colombia. A source had told People later she was shooting in Colombia and could not make it in time because of production schedules. She has to make money because things are very tight right now with money. So I'm wondering, why was Kroy unpacking Kim's suitcase? Brielle tells the cops she heard the rumbling of a suitcase. Did Kroy not want Kim to go? Did he have an inkling that Kim might get along too well with Tom Hanks' son, Chet? Chet, as they were rumored to have gotten along really close when they were filming the Surreal Life together in Medellin? Or was Kroy worried that Kim was stealing stuff or something? You know, was he trying to get stuff out of her suitcase so he could sell more things when she was gone? Brielle would end up telling a reporter, look, if you want to know what's going on with Kim and Chet, you can watch the Surreal Life in February and figure it out. So Brielle knew to give a little plug to her mother's new reality show coming out in a few months. And according to TMZ, they talked to multiple sources and they said that Kim and Chet were getting all flirty together while the cameras were rolling in Medellin for MTV's Surreal Life. Apparently, Kim and Chet really hit it off during those 2 weeks of filming. At least that was the vibe from the other people on set, those filming with them, so we'll see. I actually might end up watching the Surreal Life just to see how this goes. So after that August 27th time when cops were called to the house, it does appear that Kim was able to escape that Georgia mansion, but it doesn't mean that things were smooth sailing from then on. Cops would once again be called to that mansion at least 3 more times in the following month. But what will it take to get the rest of these body cam videos? That's what's been taking so long, me going back and forth, comparing the incident reports to the 911 calls I was given and learning what's missing and trying to get what's missing. So after that brief visit on August 27th, I guess Kim was able to get out of there the next day. I wonder if the Biermanns still have a nanny. They probably do. Can they pay her? Can they afford to pay her? How much did Kim make for the Surreal Life, I wonder? Was it enough to stop this auction of her home? I don't know. I know past police reports do mention that the couple had a nanny when their alarm accidentally went off, so I don't know if they still have one, or is Kroy staying home by himself and raising the rest of the kids while Kim is off working? Before we move into the future, let's talk about May 16th. There was an interesting incident when Kim walked into the police station and had police check her car to see if there was a tracker on there. She thought Kroy had put an air tag somewhere on her vehicle. I don't know if they found one, but this is why there was no 911 call. The records clerk told me that she actually called dispatch herself because the complaining party walked into the police station, wanted to check for air tags. So why is Kim, I wonder, worried about Kroy putting trackers on her car? Maybe because things became outrageous by September. The next 2 big events, hopefully you'll be watching them in the next video because I'm praying in Jesus that I get these from cops. One was September 28th. I don't have the body cam video footage yet because supposedly no additional information is available due to the active pending status. But they did give TMZ the audio of this 911 call when Kim called. They didn't give it to me yet. Here it is. Listen to it.
And what's the phone number you're calling from?
You know what, this is my home phone that I never use because my husband has taken both my phones, so I could not call you guys or leave the house. So that's what I'm calling for.
Okay, and your name?
Kim Biermann.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
He took both of my telephones, both of my cell phones, and I have neither one of them. He has kept them to me for hours, and we only have one home phone for our gate at our house. So I'm on this phone now, and I honestly don't know the number. It's like a 770. I don't know if I help, but he will not give me my phones back, and I need to leave because I don't feel safe here.
Okay, hang on one second. I'm just putting that information into the call, so please stand by.
Thank you.
Okay, and when did this happen?
It's been going on over the last, he took my phones like maybe an hour and a half ago. I had to suspend them with Verizon, and now he won't give them back to me.
Okay.
I had 2 for a reason because he took my other phone back in November and scared me, so I bought another one, and now he took them both.
Does anyone have access to weapons?
No, they're all gone.
Where is the suspect now?
In the master, he locked me out of the room yet again. Same story. I'm sorry to call 911 for this trivial stuff, but I have no phone numbers, no nothing, because it's all on my phone.
Okay, and I need to get the suspect's description.
He's like 6'4", red hair, and a beard.
Okay, and what's he wearing today?
White on white, basically.
Are you or anyone else in danger right now?
No, I'm in my kitchen. I left the master for that.
Are any children present?
Yes, but they're asleep.
Okay, has anyone been using alcohol or drugs?
No. I had a glass of wine, but that won't
Okay.
over this constant of these every day, including the door closing.
So he's still up in the master bedroom and you're in the kitchen?
Yeah, I knew that when I left the master he would lock me out, because that's what he always does, but, so I knew that coming out to the kitchen. But he would not return my phone, like I said, so I can't call anybody, I can't leave, nothing. The police are coming, so I recommend you give me my phone back. My phone's back, because I've called 911 now, I've had enough. I need my phone. Phone, stay now, in the room. I put the dog up, the one dog up. I don't know, I guess one has. Moment. Tim? Come here, buddy. Oh, God, this is just like exhausting.
Now I'll describe what happened after that 911 call, until police released the videos to me. It was Thursday, September 28th. It was pretty late. It was about 10:40 p.m. Of course, Kim and Kroy were arguing again over that stupid master bedroom. Officer Ellison was dispatched to the manor, and he made contact with Kim, and Kim said that Kroy had taken both of her phones and locked her out of the master bedroom. This seems like a pattern of complaint. Kim keeps saying that Kroy keeps taking her phones, and we know he's doing that. According to her, he's doing that. I guess he doesn't want her calling 911. The cops in one of those previous body cams we watch, maybe the first one, watch the playlist below to catch up with all of these body cam videos. But apparently the cops from months or weeks before had told Kim, look, he can't keep you from getting help. He should not be taking your phones to prevent you from getting help. This time, Kim said she got into an argument with Kroy. She went to take a shower. She brought her phones with her. She brought the phones with her because Kroy has a habit of taking her phones away. Now, while Kim is in the shower, I guess she couldn't lock the door. Maybe it's one of those kind of open bathrooms things. Maybe it's kind of an open bathroom. Kim is saying Kroy sneaked in there and took her phones while she was in the shower. I get it. I guess she can't, have the phone somewhere in the shower with her. She wouldn't want them to get too steamy. That's when Kim explained to the cops, he often locks me out of the bedroom. So she was blowing her hair dry and getting ready in the bathroom. She said when she asked Kroy for her phones back, he started screaming at her, calling her names, and blocked her from leaving. Kim said Kroy reaches his arms out, and he doesn't touch her physically, not this night, but in coming days, it does get physical, according to Kim. But this night, the 28th, she is saying he reaches his arms out and he physically blocks her from leaving a room. She said she didn't have her phones for 2 hours until she found the house phone, I guess some landline, and that's how she was able to call police. So Kim told the cops Kroy is still in the house somewhere. She didn't know where. Maybe he was in the basement or the master bedroom somewhere hiding her phones. Kim explained to the officers they had court the next day and she just wanted her phones back. So officers are walking all around this house. Can you imagine this video footage when we get it? Lord willing. Walking all around the house, they're trying to find Kroy. They're going through all these unlocked, doors and places because they have Kim's permission, but they could not make contact with Kroy. That's when Kim went back into her bedroom, and lo and behold, she finds the phones right there on her nightstand. She's saying Kroy must have sneaked up from the basement somewhere and put the phones there and then disappeared again. Kim was saying if Kroy was in the house, she would spend the night at a neighbor's house. But at that point, she didn't know whether he was in the house or not, so she was like, I'll just stay here tonight. It's okay, I have my phones back. And she could call the police back if she needed them. And lo and behold, this same night, she's going to end up calling them back. She told police she felt safe to stay in the house with her children that night. She had her phones. But lo and behold, right before midnight, only 21 minutes after these officers had just left that house, they were called back again. Kroy came back and took Kim's phones again. Kim said she was about to go to bed, and Kroy shows up in the bedroom. He starts screaming at her again, and he took her phones again that were laying right next to her on the bed. So once again, she found the home phone, the house phone, and called police back. This time she told police one time that they were in the bathroom. Kroy did the old holding his arms out again, trying to block her from leaving, but she was able to escape under his arm. I mean, these two, it's not funny, especially once it really turns physical, but you can just imagine them, almost like two immature cartoon characters here. Kim said that Kroy also took the keys to their camera room. They have some kind of camera room in their basement. Kim said Kroy was probably in that room turning off cameras. Now, we know they have, 50-something cameras in the house, but they don't have video evidence. Video evidence is very important if you've seen the Keke Palmer case and the domestic situation. You've seen that Keke Palmer case and the evidence that she just supplied the court in Los Angeles about the domestic situation going on that happened in her home with the father of her child. You can see why it's important to have the video evidence of what's going on in a home when there's allegations of abuse. So Kim said Kroy took these keys to the camera room and he's probably down there turning off cameras. I guess that's why there's not much video evidence of stuff going on inside the home that Kim could provide to the cops to help bolster her case. Once again, when cops came back 21 minutes after they had just left the home, they could not make contact with Kroy again. An officer even stood outside, spying or staking out to make sure Kroy didn't leave, but they could not find him. After all, that house is huge. I forget, 11,000 square feet? Something. It's huge, and it has all those nooks and crannies. And of course, Kroy would know where to hide. It appears Kroy stealthily put Kim's phones back again. When officers were in the master bedroom, one noticed, oh, look, there's two phones down there on some towels on the floor. So Kim said, yep, those are my phones. So she said Kroy must have just thrown them down there and then left again. It has a note in here that Kim does have access to all cameras in the home, except one that faced the hallway containing the door to the camera room because it was turned off. So that's weird. That camera that faced the hallway that shows who's going in and out of the camera room is turned off. Why would someone want that turned off? Did Kroy turn it off because he didn't want the evidence out there of him monkeying around and going into the camera room and turning off cameras? So officers did stay this night. When they returned back, they stayed so Kim could gather some things and take her children with her and stay somewhere else, but she said she wanted to stay there that night. She felt more comfortable staying home. So officers even went with Kim to check on the children in the house. They were asleep in their beds and Kroy wasn't there with them. And Kim even called one of her daughters, I'm assuming her oldest or maybe the next oldest, to look up where Kroy's location was. I'm not sure if they could track him on Life 360 or if they have any air tags on him. They should, all these claims. But anyway, her daughter was able to track Kroy's location and he was not in the house. So that's when Kim told the cops she was going to go sleep in her daughter's room and lock the door. That's when officers once again explained to Kim how to get a temporary protective order. I don't know if Kim ever got one, because even in previous body cam footage we've watched, they've talked to her previously about a protective order. Kim had advised that the court date they would have the following day would be hopefully a step in the right direction. And the cops told her, look, stay as far apart from Kroy as you can. Just try and keep it separate and just avoid confrontation, avoid escalations. At this point, Kim told the officers she felt comfortable in the home. At this point in time, there had been no physical violence alleged against her or the children that night. It says at this point, Kroy has never been physically violent with her or the children. But in different phone calls and different body cam video footage, you will see how Kim does talk about him being threatening and violent and aggressive and physical, especially in the next one coming up. Now it says, due to only one party being on the scene and insufficient probable cause, no arrests were made. It says, quote, there is body cam footage of this encounter, but I don't have it yet. I'm saying, okay, if this case is allegedly pending, I searched Fulton County criminal records. I couldn't find any open pending cases, nothing domestic in there, but police held this one back and maybe the next one due to alleged active pending status. I'm asking, why did they give TMZ the 911 call audio that we heard? I want that released to me, and to release the body cam videos if there's no pending criminal domestic case anywhere that I can find in Fulton County. According to police records, Kroy is 6 feet 3 inches tall and 250 pounds. Kim is listed as 5 feet 8 inches. She used to be listed at 145 pounds. I think coming up she's going to be listed at 120 pounds. She has talked about her weight loss because she got this kind of rejuvenation type surgery. She put it on Instagram and she talked about like loose skin from weight loss. She said she lost about 20 pounds. But the fight raged on and it got physical on September 30th. Now I don't have this body cam footage yet again, but hopefully it's on the way. Now on September 30th, both Kroy and Kim called the cops. This was in the afternoon, alleging physical violence against each other. Kroy told the cops his wife was attacking him and kicking him. Kroy described Kim as wearing like a black top and a robe. It said her weight was now 120 pounds. It says the location of the children were around the home when this was going on. And Kroy said Kim locked herself in the room she wasn't supposed to be in. Now at this point, I don't think a judge had decided quite yet who was supposed to be in which room. We know the judge eventually awarded the master bedroom to Kroy, so I hope Kim isn't still trying to get in there. But at this point, they were just seemingly still fighting over that master bedroom. It says the female is in the room with Kroy arguing. Kroy says the female is trying to leave. That is her right to leave the home if she wants to. So the call connected to Kim's car as she was leaving, I guess. Then the call disconnected. It says the female is backing out in her white Range Rover. So we know Kim drives that white Range Rover. We saw her stuff it full of purses previously to the hilt when she was leaving and had the cops there for an hour and a half. But now the same day, on September 30th, 2023, Kim also called 911, and when I get that call, I'll publish it. The chief complaint was a physical domestic disturbance. It says, PD just left. I went to my space. He came in and started going through my stuff, broke my nails. He went out the side door with all my stuff. So they were still fighting over material things. Kim is alleging that Kroy literally broke her nails. Now that's getting dangerous. I mean, it was dangerous enough the way this couple is arguing too much, trying to have control over that master bedroom, Kroy blocking Kim, taking her phones, and now he's saying she kicked him and hit him, and she's saying he broke her nails. You can just see it escalating to a not good place. The call notes go on to say, suspect is in the area. There's a time lapse of 5 minutes. It says 2 subjects are involved. Victim caller on scene. Sometimes these CAD notes are very hard to read. You know, they're just typing in shorthand. Suspect number 1 is Kroy, a white male, 37, clothing he has on a white shirt and a white hat. It says that Kim, the caller for this call, was on the right side of the house by the nanny suite. So that's where she ended up getting awarded. Her space was the nanny suite. Location of children, one of them was actually with Kim, with the caller at that point. I don't know which child, but I feel sorry for the children having to live in a home that's, you know, full of arguing and not peaceful and just scary when stuff is so tense and your parents are just fighting. There are redacted portions. It says, were y'all able to contact him? Affirm. So I'm assuming cops were able to at some point get in touch with Kroy. It says reporting party says, and then there's a whole bunch redacted. This sounds scary with the War of the Biermanns turning physical, so I'm glad Kim was able to get out of that house for a while. Only 11 days later, Kim and her daughter, Brielle, who's 26, and Brielle's boyfriend showed up at the Los Angeles airport. It was October 11th, 2023.
Great. Are you good? I'm great. All right, listen, can I just cut right to the case? We're not talking about anything. All right, listen, look, you can you can no comment, whatever you want to no comment. No comment. Look, how are you and Kroy? I'm not discussing anything. I gotta ask. You can no comment all you want. Let's no comment all the way to the car. Yeah. Right? Did you say no comment all the way to the car? If you need to. You need to. Yeah. Look, is there anything that you can say? We saw the body cam. How have things gotten so bad between you guys? You know, or is that just a snippet in time and it just looks worse than it actually is? No comment. Okay. I mean, is there any saving the marriage at this point?
Oh my God. What are these doing?
They're coming.
Yeah, barely. Making out on the walk.
Wait, them or,
Them, these two. I'm asking, like, they're stopping and talking and...
They're young and in love. Any advice for them?
Oh, he's the best.
He is the best.
Yeah, he's really chill. Oh my God, this weather makes me so happy! I've never ordered an Uber in my life.
Brielle, I asked you guys before, is there any hope in saving the marriage between your mom and Kroy?
Yeah.
You think? Okay, Kim, let's talk. Let's unpack that, please. Want to unpack that? Brielle said, yeah, I'll take that.
Unpack my suitcases.
Brielle says yes. There is hope. Okay. You tell me. Let's just talk about it.
No, let's not.
We can try. No. All right.
We can talk about fun things.
Oh, we're gonna get there. Believe me. Fun things. So are you guys like currently still in the same house? Can we talk about that at least? At this point, currently in the same house?
My house is going on the market.
Okay, but you guys are still living in it until then, right? Kim, is that a yes on the living?
Uber's on this side?
No, on this side. Kim, still living together?
I said yes.
Oh, you said yes. Sorry, I didn't hear it. I've got really terrible hearing. All right. Is that when the house sells? Obviously, you go your separate ways. All right. Can we talk about Chet? Let's talk about Chet. Listen, look. Everybody's speculating. I don't want to speculate. I just want answers. Is that for real? You and Chet possibly? Okay. Are you flirting? Is there flirting? Is there any interest? Kim, let's talk. You said let's talk about fun things. Believe me, okay. Chat would be fun, right? I mean, you know. Brielle, what are your thoughts on Chet Hanks? Let's be honest, right? Kim, is that a thing, or are we blowing it out of proportion here?
We don't know him.
What's that?
We don't know him.
We don't know him. You don't know? Is that the official response from the family? We don't know him? Brielle. All right. So she's kind of
so beautiful.
She's BSing here. So can we talk about Chet? Do you guys talk at all? Are there any?
We talk about actually something that's really important that's going on in the world right now. Like, how about we send prayers to what's going on?
How about we quit vaping? How about we quit vaping?
Quit vaping.
Just got off of a flight and all the Mexico fun vape there.
Oh my God, you can't vape in Mexico.
Well, I can't claim it, so no, I can't.
Wait, what? Oh, here?
Is that your guy?
Thanks, sweet Jesus.
Oh. Do you have an official response on Chet though? No official.
You can watch The Surreal Life and figure it out in February.
No, well. So listen, aside from that, any teasers? Anything?
The Surreal Life was incredible.
Was incredible? Do you talk to Chet at all? Did that cause problems between you and Kroy? The Chet news? Well, I mean, it all kind of.
Why would you even write that?
What's that?
Why would you guys even write that?
No, I didn't write. I don't write anything. I just ask questions. Listen, that's why I ask, so you can kind of put it to bed. Let's put it to bed. Hey, do you want Billy to put a ring on it?
I do.
You do?
I hope he does.
You hope? Is he going to?
I'm pretty sure.
Does he need to ask permission, or do you not care?
Oh no, he has to ask permission.
Oh, he has to ask permission.
From Kroy.
Hey, Billy, Kim says that you have to ask permission from Kroy if you're going to put a ring on it.
Wouldn't you do that anyway?
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to put a ring on it? Okay.
Don't put anything on top of that because there's glass in it.
Brielle, I'm planting the seed.
It's already been planted, I believe. You are in love, honey.
In love. And listen.
He's a great guy.
Okay, but listen, but you're.
This sun is not a good light.
No, that's not. We go this way. The shade is nice. But you and Kroy living together. I mean, at this point, how hard is that for you right now? Let's be honest. Come in this way.
That is extremely close.
No, it's not that close. It's a wide angle lens. You look great.
Well, honey.
You want to get in the front?
Oh, okay. Do I have to?
Oh, mom's, yes. Otherwise, that's awkward. Okay.
What's awkward?
You want the lovebirds to sit in the back. Get it.
I get car seat anyway.
All right.
Or no?
All right. So you and Chet, nothing? Please, come on, nothing? We just want to know. Confirm or deny.
This real life was an incredible experience for everyone involved.
All right. All right. He's a nice guy, though?
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Really? Funny? Yeah?
We were all funny.
Is he too young for you? Or are you open to that? Because you're going to start dating again. Are you open to that?
Oh my God, I can't imagine.
With somebody that young?
No, I can't imagine dating again. Okay?
Wait, dating what?
Dating again.
Oh. But you might.
I will, I'm sure.
You know?
Okay.
All right. Wait, what did she say?
Her and Kroy till the end, and that's that.
I couldn't hear you.
It's her and Kroy to the end.
Oh, her and Kroy till the end. Oh, I get it. Oh, the door. No, good man. See? Listen, he's a keeper. You see that? That was very chivalrous.
They came back from a trip. They were in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. I don't know if it was a working trip or just a vacation. I know Kim got some hate online, like, how are you going on some vacation when you guys owe so much money and you're in so much financial trouble? You know, that money could have gone towards bills. But hopefully it was a working trip, or, you know, a lot of influencers, they can get sponsored to go places. It was probably for the best. Not that she should be away from her younger children, but it's probably for the best to put space between Kroy and Kim at this point, especially after that physical brouhaha September 30th. But after they returned from Cabo, despite all this drama in the marriage, Brielle still thinks that Kim and Kroy are meant to be. Brielle said Kim and Kroy till the end, and when they were asking her about Chet Hanks, Brielle said, we don't know him. But again, Brielle put in that good plug to watch The Surreal Life in February 2024 to see what really went down. And speaking of reality shows and where Kim came from and where she rose to fame, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Andy Cohen seemed to hint that it could be a possibility maybe Kim could end up back on Real Housewives at one point. He didn't totally shut it down like it seems like he shut down Nene Leakes ever returning there. You know, he's like, Nene said, keep her name out of my mouth. Well, as far as Kim, I think Andy has been texting her. He bought one of her expensive wigs. They have it in the Bravo Clubhouse. He's helping her out. I don't know how much other stuff she's able to sell. It seems like she would need to sell a lot to be able to save that mansion and pay back all these creditors.
How you doing, Kim?
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Does it surprise you that Kroy is selling the house?
It's mutual.
Huh?
It's mutual.
It's mutual?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So he gives you the heads up and everything?
I told him what to do, baby.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what's up. Thank you.
There's quite a bit they owe, but Kim makes it seem like she could make it all back like that. So what actually happened with the auction November 7th, I don't know yet. I hope I can put that in a future video. Where will the Biermanns go from here? I don't know. I just think we all need to pray for that family. And while you're at it, please pray with me. In Jesus' name, we'll get more of these body cam videos. I don't know why sometimes it is a battle to get body cam video footage that's legal, that's a matter of public record from cops. I'm not doing anything illegal. It's just a matter of public record. That's why the Freedom of Information Act exists. And sometimes when you talk with different police departments for whatever reason, sometimes they want to hold things back. Sometimes it's because the cops have done something wrong, or sometimes they're power tripping. I don't know. TMZ just turned 16 and they were waxing nostalgic, going back through their old cases, what made them popular. The one case you remember when Mel Gibson got arrested. We don't even have the body cam, I think, for that. It's been a while. But he started saying all these hateful, non-loving, racist things. The sheriff's department was denying it to TMZ at first, like, oh no, everything was fine. Until TMZ got a hold of the actual incident report and we saw the stuff that Mel Gibson said that wasn't nice. It was the truth. Why would that sheriff's department not just own it? It was not their fault what Mel Gibson said to them. And you guys, if you've watched me for a while, you know the rigmarole that it took to get the video of Nicole Kessinger's interview when her dad was there with her. in Colorado in Weld County. I literally had to type up an intent to sue and send it to the Frederick Police Department and CBI, and they found the video, thank the Lord, and it got released. It's just a matter of public record. The case was closed. Chris Watts pled guilty. So in this instance, if there is no criminal case pending, unless it's just related to the divorce, I can understand that. Once it's final, then hopefully the body cam videos will be released at that point. But I have attempted to contact the chief of police and others to try and get the rest of these body cam videos released, especially since the 911 call from the incident has already been released. I think we just need to follow the law, and whatever is right and true and good is what we should do. Sometimes I believe when these body cams start getting more attention, then some departments, not all, try and come up with a way of, ooh, how can we hold these back now? Hopefully that's not what's happening here, so we will see what takes place next, so stay tuned. Hopefully we'll see more about these incidents. Hopefully these two can get away from each other. Be safe, sell that home, be safe, have the proceeds from that home auctioned off if it was, hopefully to pay their bills or what have you, and just move on and live a better life without violence and co-parent their children well. Romans 8:38 through 8:39. For I am convinced that neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither the present nor the future, nor any powers, neither height nor depth, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. Thank you so much for watching all of this again and staying tuned, and you see why it takes so much time sometimes behind the scenes. You write up the public records request, you find the right department, you know, it could be a different department, you get all your ducks in a row, you have to pay for them certain times. These cost more than $300. You get them, you edit them, you compare, you see what you're missing, you request the missing ones, you get told it's an active pending status, and then you start threatening legal action or wanting to get legal advice for your next steps when people hem and haw about releasing public records material. Sometimes I don't know why it is such a sometimes bumping heads between reporters and police departments. I think the police are great. I don't see anything wrong they did here. There's no reason to hold things back. You just pray for the best for all involved. You don't want it to escalate. You just want to report what's actually happening. Thank you for watching all this. Stay tuned for more. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. I just did that because I want to see YouTube and how it does the little blue, blue. They put a new thing in there. Whenever you say like, subscribe, it's supposed to go blue. So we'll see. Thank you for watching.
It's telling me like I didn't show you what the vinegar baking soda concoction does to the fruit. So Kroy just did it, so he missed out on that, but I'll show you how nasty the water is. You can already see it there. And then I'll show you guys exactly how to do it. Okay, you don't even have to rinse them. They don't smell, not smell, they don't taste. Oh my God, they don't taste. That's so gross. They do not taste like vinegar. Like, there's the water, guys, and this is only sitting in there for like 1 second. It's disgusting. Brielle, come look. Do it again, Kroy. That's so gross. Okay, same strawberries, doing a little redo. See if... So you just kind of like dump in like a 1/4 cup, or you just kind of eye it of baking soda. Crazy, guys. It works, though. It really works. This is the second time. Usually we only do it once, but I just wanted to see if there's anything that came off of them the second time. So you do the baking soda first so it can like bubble up. I dumped in the vinegar and then the baking soda, and it still bubbled up, but not to the extent that you would want. So baking soda first, followed by vinegar. Just distilled white vinegar is fine. Okay. Oh God, that is so gross. Oh. Guys, that water is disgusting. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's disgusting. Everybody's coming for you, Morgan. This traffic is something else. Like, unreal. It's always bad here, but this is Morgan traffic, no doubt.